What's up, Par?
Just trying to go awkward silence on you. What's up, Escrow? Yeah. It's hard to get you not talking. So
right. I dare you to get me to be awkward.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to make you get you off on camera here. Dude, big week coming up, huh? This is like one of your favorite weeks.
It is. It is the greatest week in golf. Seriously. I mean, we got to put aside what happened with Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to be there? I doubt it.
Oh, those videos are coming out.
Oh, it's wild. Yeah. I was just talking to the president.
Now, is it this week's big for you because you have a big week in real estate? Is it the food at the Masters, or is it actually watching the Masters?
Yes.
The food.
It's all of the above, all of the above, because it's a huge week in real estate.
Yeah.
I mean,
springtime.
Right after Easter, right after the Masters ends when it begins, Masters Week begins, is one of the biggest weeks in real estate.
Yeah.
And then when you get into the food, I mean, the pimento cheese sandwiches, the egg salad, tickets are $10,000 a pop. But then you get in there and the beers are only $4 and the sandwiches are only $2.50. You can get a hot dog for damn near Costco prices.
Yeah. Now, do they sell natural light there?
I haven't been yet. I haven't hit those numbers where you've taken me.
But yeah, I mean, huge week. I mean, we're actually going to play Amen Corner today.
Amen Corner was gettable when we were playing at the last couple Masters events that we host.
Yeah.
But I just looked at it from the tips, and we have a par 4 that starts with a 5 in yardage.
Jeez, it was. It's going to be fun. But you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to hit par today. That's how we're going to do it.
We got this.
It's easy.
For
sure. So getting into today's episode, we're going to be getting into talking over a little bit about like the real estate market, where we are today. I mean, some of our annoyances and best stories in real estate. I mean, it's going to be a good little episode while we play, but I think we jump into this and show people how Amen Corner.
Hell yeah.
Is it done or not done? What are we going to do today?
We're about to find out, but it's our favorite tournament. So we're talking about our favorite moments or experiences or parts of real estate. And I think it's perfect.
That's awesome. Let's do it. Dude, I'm tracking this horse fly. It just came in.
We play outside today for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And we're going to have flies.
So that is considered playing outside.
Yes.
So if you are in the office, but the garage door is open so you can feel the outside air, that's playing outside, right?
Absolutely. And if you hit a hole in one on the simulator, as long as it's a real course, from like real tees, I'm counting it.
Yeah, you can't be like you're playing on the moon and everything curves right into the hole.
Like that volcano hole. That's like the reverse volcano.
Like everybody gets a hole in one here. So if you don't get one, then your name's on the board.
Yes, that would be an accomplishment.
I think we only have one legit. So like, hey, if you guys are listening, like and subscribe, come in here. I mean, we can even set it up on like one of our favorite par 3s, like a short par 3, and just keep hitting to see who can get the first hole in one. That'd be a pretty fun challenge.
That would be awesome.
Not the par 3.
It can't be just us. So we need you guys, because if it was just us hitting a hole in one on our favorite par 3, one, they won't believe us. But I mean, you're old, dude. You can't pull an all-nighter.
I know, exactly. I mean, like, Amen Corner, we're not playing that, though.
Oh, dude, that is so deceptively long.
I know. It's just like, and sometimes I think about, I'm like, all right, I'm like a below average golfer. And like, I'm even like, but I'm actually like, I'm not super weak. Like, I can swing a club.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are hitting the ball like 100 yards farther than me. I'm like, that's a whole football field between my ball and theirs.
And I think Justin Thomas, who drives the ball like 340, 330.
Yeah.
He's 5'6", 160 pounds.
That drives me crazy. Yeah.
So it's clearly not the Indian, it's the air.
It's like, just make good contact.
Reverse that.
Like, slow down people are like, slow down your club speed. I'm like, I am so excited to hit this crap out of this ball.
My practice swings are perfect.
Yeah.
I waste my...
It's like when you get up and you're like, we get ready to chip, and you do a practice and you just hit the blades of the grass. You're like,
perfect.
Oh, that was so sweet. And then you muff it. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a story. Well, let's talk about better stories.
Yes. let's talk about the greatest stories of our real estate career. I talked about one last week where I totally got,
Yeah.
you know, and I'll double down on the same thing. I showed a guy around the same time who told me
Yeah.
that God was going to help him win the lottery, and that's how he was going to buy the house.
Oh, you met with this guy. This
I
wasn't on
met
the
with
phone.
this guy. Oh, I
Wow.
met with him because I was afraid to ask questions.
All right, so like, describe this human being that you were talking about.
He was a man of strong faith
Big guy?
and a very large man, a man of strong buffet.
Yeah.
And I finally was like, hey, how are you going to afford this? He said that God is going to help him win the lottery. And I said, sir, I can't show you any more houses until you
Until you
show
win the
me the
lottery.
lottery.
Until you win the lottery. So I see you on the news. You are not
Right.
you're not looking at any more houses.
Exactly. And I mean, the fun does not end there because I've had so much fun in real estate. I think like to get a little sentimental,
Yeah.
when I got better at real estate and started qualifying people and helping them understand that they can't afford the house and then working with them over years,
Yeah.
I think that like one of the most gratifying experiences for me was in my third year of real estate when a single mother of 3 kids cried on my shoulder for about way longer than I wanted,
Yeah.
but it just felt right. You
Yeah.
know, she said, thank you so much. You have helped me get my kids into a school district that I've been working towards, and you have coached me through this entire process. And there's nothing
Yeah.
more gratifying than that,
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
No, actually, I mean, look, it's the emotional moments, and like, you know, in my career, like I think back to when you look at like, yes, there's a lot of funny stories, and you guys tell me a lot of stories that I wish. I mean, we could probably have some guys on this or girls that have told me stories that are just will blow your mind. Things that happen in the field in real estate, but. I mean,
As a broker, you have to kind of hedge your bet there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just listen and you know. But coming back to like satisfying story, like I remember I had this client, and this is probably like 6-7 years ago, and it was around the holidays. It was you know we went under contract. All right, Layla. So, anyways, you threw me off with a 6-7 now.
I know. Well, it's your fault.
Is that still
6,
in?
7.
Are people still talking about that?
I hope not. Dear
Oh,
God.
God, my daughter still talks about it. But going back, we're going into the holiday season. It's like early December. We go under contract, and after we go under contract, she was military, relocating to the area. She had a bad divorce. We're coming out of like Georgia area, and to be able to have our daughter here for the holidays, like something was in like the divorce that she had to own real estate. She couldn't be renting a place, so she had to own the house. So like this whole thing, we're trying to get basically go under contract early December, VA loan, get it all approved and closed before Christmas was like it was a lot, and there was some hurdles to get through. Long story short, we were able to get this thing to close right on Christmas Eve, and you know, she was able to prove that, bring her daughter up, and we brought a little Christmas tree as like a home warming gift, you know, to the settlement table. And it was like everybody there was just like full of tears because it was like this whole emotional journey that this lady went on. It was like the gift that it was beyond the gift of obviously the tree and everything. To be able to have your daughter there, and everybody pushed from the inspectors, the sellers, the buyers, everybody worked together to get to that closing table. So that tree was a sign of everybody's hard work. And it was like, that was actually pretty emotional. I got choked up myself. So
amazing. I mean, real estate should be an emotional process.
Yeah.
And that's how you should treat it because you're making the biggest financial decision of your life.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you treat it any other way?
Exactly.
You know, I always tell my clients, don't talk yourself into spending $1 million if you're looking at a $550,000 house because that's what you're doing when you factor in the interest.
Yeah.
So it needs to feel right. This should be an emotional process.
So, and like that was a great story. I know you were kind of bringing up stories that are funny, and I'm thinking of funny and inappropriate is what I'm trying to think of.
I'll try and think of some.
Gosh, because you guys tell me some inappropriate stuff, mainly from Ben's office. But no,
He ain't lying.
I remember it was on this listing it was a listing in Tawnytown, and I show up to this house, and you ever show up to a house and you're like, you just roll your eyes. I'm like, I can't sell this thing. It's just like the Addams Family house. It was like, I'm like, I have no interest. And I'm sitting in my car looking at the house, and I'm trying to convince myself to get out of the car that there's something that's going to come positive. I'm going to be able to sell something in that house.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, exactly. So as I'm like looking this house up and down, I like turn to my left, and there's this alpaca camel in my window, like staring at me. And I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I'm out. This ain't happening. I'm like, I can't sell a house that's being greeted with camels. And first of all, I didn't even know, I grew up in Carroll County. I didn't even know camels could survive in Carroll County, let alone.
There's a difference between an alpaca and a camel. We'll talk about this later. They were definitely alpacas.
Yeah.
I know the farm you're talking about.
Yeah.
So go on. How was the story? Did you close the deal? Or
No, I left.
You left.
Yeah.
Oh, so that is funny. You just were like, nope.
I'm not doing it.
Absolutely not.
No, I wasn't. First of all, are you trained in alpacas?
Me? I speak fluent alpaca.
So, like, how do I even get out of the car?
Yeah, true. You have to
call
spit.
my client.
That's when I have a lot of inappropriate stories, so we might have to do a segment of par and escrow at night.
Oh, so we do like, actually, it's going to be like, we'll be par sleeping.
Yeah.
So, escrow can
it's
talk.
just escrow at night. But I mean, I think that like the gratifying stories are awesome. I think some funny stories that I can probably share, you'll tell me no with your eyes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I rolled up on a few listings early in my career where one of them, I remember it was my best friend, and we played lacrosse at UMBC together. And I was like, dude, it's like 98 degrees humidity and like 97 degrees hot.
Yeah.
I'm wearing shorts. And he's like, yeah, that's totally cool. But he did not expect me to roll up with shorts and a tie-dye button-down short sleeve, and with my hats, obviously. Yeah. And I roll up there, and he rings the Ring doorbell. And I'm like, dude, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
Come on. So we go in. Turns out he actually loves this house.
Oh, wow.
The people, this is illegal in Maryland, probably in most of the states that are listening, but the people were actually listening on the Ring doorbell, and they saw me in the tie-dye shirt, and they were like, we need to work with that guy. That's the type of guy we need to work with.
Oh, wow.
We won the offer. Eventually, we got out of contract because there was a cracked beam, and they couldn't afford to fix it without refinancing something, and he needed to find something sooner. But it's just so funny, and it goes to being authentic in real estate, I think. And trust me, I don't do that anymore. Even for my best friends, I'm switching to the polos.
Hey, I mean, I've seen some funky things that you wear, dude.
Oh, you made fun of me for coming up to you the first time I ever met you. You're like, who's this?
Goober.
Yeah.
Goober was the word.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
That's a safe word.
Safe word.
In the hat.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like, I was super impressed with your gooberism. You know, it was wild the way you dressed back then. I mean, you still dress wild now, so.
Yeah, well, I have kids now, so
yeah,
they make fun of me when I leave the house if I'm wearing something too wild.
Well, like, when you go on, like, again, when you talk about funny stories, I mean, we're constantly like, yeah, the office is fun. Obviously, you do all the kind of like, but like, we're out in the field a lot with all kinds of people. You know, it's like I go on appointments, and like, I know you're probably the guy that's like takes the glass of water. I'm the guy that's like, oh, I'm good. I just had a glass, you know, like I mean, the little OCD in me, like I don't like drinking off other people's, maybe if it's bottled water, I'll take it, you know?
No, I'm definitely like, yeah, if you want to serve me,
just give me a beer.
Hey, if you're offering beer, I've certainly had listing appointments that end with steak,
Yeah.
crab cakes, and wine.
Telling me and I sold her house. I mean, they came over, like, it was off market. Friends of friends, like, mentioned they were interested. And next thing you know, like, we're drinking wine. I cook steaks. At the end, they're like, hey, we want your house. I'm like, this is not the way it works.
What took you so long? I didn't even get to serve dessert.
Maybe it's like a new strategy we should bring in.
Yeah. Well,
steak and wine.
pinky up.
Yeah. Every showing you have, you got to have fillets on the grill.
You have to, if you're the buyer's agent, you have to bring a portable grill.
Yeah.
I'm ready. No, but I think like another good one. Let me say this. What is the funniest thing before we get into the Masters again?
Yeah.
Because I do want to talk about the Masters. But before we get into that, what is the funniest thing you've ever seen on a wall at a showing?
Man, I got to go through my...
You go through your Rolodex.
The funniest thing I've ever seen, like just like a painting or something?
Anything. Because one time I saw, and I sent my wife a picture. I was dying. My clients probably thought I was just like so immature, but I saw a light switch cover.
Yeah.
That was Bill Clinton.
Oh, really?
And the switch was what you think his switch would be.
I think that like it wasn't really what was on the wall. It was what was being done in the room.
Oh, don't we? That's
all right. We
can't talk about that. We can't talk about that.
All right.
We'll save that for escrow at night. But let's get into the Masters.
Yeah. So we got it coming up. We do have. Oh, I'd love this because Ben's going on vacation.
Here's a guy that didn't look at his golf schedule with his spring break schedule.
Earmuffs. So this coming week we're gonna be hosting a 2-day event here at the office where we basically make his favorite cheese sandwiches, your favorite hot dogs, your favorite beverages, and we play probably just whatever holes we want at Augusta while we watch it, right? So while you're chasing babies around the beach.
Are you allowed to say go fuck yourself?
You can say that here.
Dude,
it was to say.
I'm so bummed. I'm like, now I have to be on vacation and I have to talk to Claire about like, hey, we got to go where TVs are. I want to be watching this.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about the Masters is that they have the app and like you can, like, it's pretty easy to like get access to it. Like they're like, that's the cool thing about the Masters. Like they want people to watch it.
Yeah. No, I agree. All right. Let's wrap up with your best Jim Nance impression.
Dude, I can't do that.
All right, I'll try. It's Sunday at the Masters, and what a beautiful course. They've done an even better job than they've... that's horrible, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just too loud, dude. You gotta like you're hurting my ears talking like that.
It's horrible. But Jim Nance, best voice of all time. Maybe Joe Buck and Jim Nance could like just read me the books to bed. Either way, I think come out for the Masters event. Even though I'm not going to be here, I'll be here in spirit. And I will never make this mistake again.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the best time ever.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a fun week.
In spirit.
I'll send you pictures.
All right, Par.
All right, let's go. See you.
Thanks for listening.